Hey everyone, and welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is the very last episode of the case Turnabout Goodbyes, in which we defend Miles Edgeworth. And boy howdy has it been a case already. It's been intense, right guys? But we have finally come to the last episode of this, and it fills me with sadness because this is truly one of the greatest cases of the Ace Attorney franchise and one of the most important ones as well. So without further ado, I can't wait to jump into it, but I'm also kind of hesitant because I don't want it to end, you know? But let's see the resolution of this case, shall we? December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Yeah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock has worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. I guess she's still like electrically loaded. It's the worst. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I am gonna lose. I am so gonna lose. These people are electrified. Their brains are like roasted, and Volkarma always wins, and I am doomed. This has been my chance. I hope Volkarma doesn't push him too hard. No! What are you doing? Sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Sorry. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Hey, good idea. And not to electrocute everyone on your way out. Whoa, pal! Of course, when he gets electrocuted, he still says pal. Jump into that girl. Second gunshot. Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go then? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I've just brought him in. Took a whole night, pal. I am tired. Thanks, Detective Goshu. You must be tired. I am! Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. That's not good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3. What services for the trial, Miles Edgeworth? The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Whoa. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Whoa, he is timid. Come on, don't be awed into silence for every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Volkarma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Huh, interesting. Very well. Please bring in witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the accident and the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oh, jolly goodness. Ooh. With his testimony why I left court. Yeah, I'd like to know. I'm really sorry about you leaving yesterday, like I did. But I wasn't running or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyway. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as this. Okay, so we're definitely gonna press him on having no motive, I guess. Maybe even present, but... very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Why I left. Okay. Press. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He cannot hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying once more. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and this same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that and the motive will prove itself. Okay, so... present, and then the letter, I guess. Oh, we don't have the letter anymore because he took that from us. Yeah, I figured that was it. Okay. I'll just press it. Alright. Great start of the trial so far. I'd call what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems to relax. In fact, they both do from Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? I said quietly, Edward will be guilty in 3 minutes. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmet, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from frogs. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right, nice try for Karma. No one's going to believe that. Oh, I see, so he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? That's a very good one. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then sure the court will prove. He knows he can't. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please, continue. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's best memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! No, Mr. Wright! There's a serious problem with your claim! Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. I snap my finger. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is it? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Yanni freaking Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name sounds familiar. Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Wow, so either he read into the DL6 for this case, but I don't think he did, or that is a very famous case. I figured the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. Oh, there you go, yeah. So, what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tusk. No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Now we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Oh, why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? He went to some extreme lengths, guys. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with steam. Yup. What? Yogi, sneak. Also, how does he remember that, huh? He's not supposed to remember anything from like beyond 3 days, so how does he remember he burned his fingerprints off during the chemical plant thing? You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what the hell are you going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sword winner for Karma. Okay, one of the most famous moments of this entire franchise is going to happen. A lot of famous moments are happening in Turnabout Goodbyes, guys. I'm just saying, it's a very important case to the franchise and the fandom as a whole. Wait a second, cross-examine his parrot, you say? No way, there's no way they would ever do that. Cut to the scene where Phoenix is cross-examining Polly. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, I have gone stark raving mad, but the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's bad parent. Oh, I love this game so much for exactly this reason. Order, what the WF? Well, what do you think, Mr. Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parent, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. This is crazy! Well, still wanna go through with your little game? Heck yeah, I'm doing it! Let the parrot take a stand, Your Honor! Holy heck! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous, colossal waste of time thing I have ever heard. Capcom has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot! We're really doing this. Polly looks so good on the big screen. She is great, and she should get like a movie after her or something, because that is so amazing. That's alert! Please tell us your name. Name! Witness is ignored. It's her to be ignored by a parrot. Very well, witness. Who's your owner? Please testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello, hello. That was amazing testimony. A+, 10 out of 10. Go, Polly. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I'm gonna just sit in the corner over there. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what did I say? I forgot to say. As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget BL6. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with BL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk. I took up a little parrot training. Don't you like my new trick? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Funkama expected this. He couldn't have retrained a parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the facts. Well... Okay. Let's make her say something. Witness, can't just say have this. So the fact that she's called Polly will prove that it is like Polly Jenkins, which was his fiance. So I guess that's what we're going with here. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot's name is Paul. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes, it does. Ha! Bastard. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. But show us! Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the Proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... let me check just to be sure. It's in here, right? Yes, it's in here. Okay.
Take that!
The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have. Which base is this proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Right, please show us page.
It's the third one.
Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
Oh. I hope they're in order, and it's this one. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, you see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins.
Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? That's not the thread of logic that's going on here. Okay, she's only 7 years old!
Hello, it is a little weak for evidence in the time.
How does Phoenix know that his granddaughter is 7 years old, by the way? Huh, interesting.
We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer! One more! If we could just one more piece of evidence! Right, what?
No evidence, you can continue.
I guess we're going to ask the third question, the safe number. Okay. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? Safe? I read your thoughts. Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything at this point, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
Why, what a reckless spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
It's once again the DL6 file. Let's see. It's the first page.
Take that!
The DL6.
The DL6.
Wow, voices. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that is all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Oh man, this music is great.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait, this witness, he does not remember. No, it's okay. Wow, he looks different. Wow, he looks different. Like, man, the difference was big in the DS games as well. Maybe it's even bigger in here. Wow. He looks really different. Huh. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! 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 Bailiff! I mean, Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond? You tried to frame Miles Etcher for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent and get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, that was quick. I mean, it kind of makes sense for Yogi. Like, he tried really hard. He even fled like police custody and everything. He tried real hard at this point, but I think he's kind of like, he knows he's there. He knows he can't win this, so he might as well just be honorable and admit it, right? After all, it wasn't even his plan at first. He just jumped the gun and took the opportunity.
Grandma, where is Mr. Yu?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession, sadly.
Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is
innocent in this instance.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Rogama saying anything? He knows he's lost this one. He can't save this anymore.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Get it. Woo! That doesn't feel as good as it should though, because Rogama is acting weird, and we still have to deal 6 thing.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh, there we go. That was Edgeworth.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't from Grandma. Wait, that means... No. Edgeworth! Your Honor, I object to your judgment. Oh, that's great. It's great to see him like in the middle of the screen pointing and wow.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what? Nick, stop him! Edgeworth's trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in a DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad! Uh-oh, what do I do? Stop it.
Objection!
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outcome. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, please? I believe it's certain that he has raised an objection after a guilty verdict is passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
No, don't. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance into the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Edgar. Couldn't you have this revelation like 1 day later? Please.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
It's obvious. We hold the trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 7:28 to 24 p.m. District Court, San Lorenzo. That's for conflict. I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your effort. I mean, not for this case, but...
Mr. Edgewood, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy, man! Dude, pal!
Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
But what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it.
He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. Real crime is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. 7:28 to 2:30 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3. Thanks for that extra minute, Judge. I like it.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless that the defense do their cross-examining, the statute of limitation for the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. So he basically admits that he never runs by the book, aka he's supporting evidence all over the place. Anyway,
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Carmen, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? I get a kick out of this. Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. While Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. DL6. Okay, here we go. Gotta pay close attention. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. But that's all. Okay, I feel like I just have to press everything at this point. We need as much info as possible.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, you just gotta press everything. I'm sorry if it's painful, Edward. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I knew my father lost, and Mr. Mukama was the prosecuting attorney. Yeah, that's how we ring some bells around here.
You were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edward pointed out the problem in Mukam's evidence. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was, in a daze. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. A gunshot and a horrible scream. To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I better find out it quick. So, I think I have an inkling as to what it's going to be. That's it. And then the gun in question. Is this the gun in question? No. I was hoping we had a gun that would say how many times it had been fired, but... Murder weapon was fired twice. There you go. I knew it was something like that. But then, I don't know how strong of an evidence thing that is, because that gun could have been fired like a few days prior. Like a few months prior even, and just not been reloaded. So, I don't know how much that's gonna prove. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot, and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you could tell us what page it's on. Which page? I think it was the second one. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shots?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired.
No.
It might have been fired the day before the incident. Exactly, that's what I was saying, yeah. There's no proof that the second shot has anything to do with this incident.
I see. You do have a point, right? The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with this case?
Yes, but I also don't know how strong that's going to be, but... Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What?
Impossible.
No, Mr. Montgomery. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? I was thinking of this, because he was shot in the heart, but there's also a clear bullet shot in the window of the elevator. So that would be the second shot. But I also don't know how strong that is going to be, because we don't know how long that bullet shot was there. Like, maybe it was just like shot a week prior and they just hadn't gotten around to fixing that yet, you know? So, but I think that's going to be it. So, take that! Look at this photograph.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please, get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Yeah. I would think that if this gunshot didn't have anything to do with Gregory Edgeworth's death, then it would have been addressed like, oh, a week prior there was a gunshot in the courthouse and that broke the window and that's why, or something like that, right? I think it would have been addressed, so... Take that! To have it make sense, I think that's gonna be my headcanon. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see, a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. Also, Edgeworth could be lying for all we know. Edgeworth could also have been the one that shot the second one. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, no, that's testimony. Like, I know you're supposed to believe what your people are saying, but you know, Ace Attorney, the witnesses lie all the time. So if Edgeworth really was the killer, he could have easily said like, oh, I fired once and then I fainted, and then it, you know. Then again, he is the one that is coming forward with this. He's the one that, like, I am guilty and here is why. So if he really is guilty, he would have said so. That is true. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
Like, if Edgeworth is admitting his own guilt, it wouldn't make sense for him to say that it's only 1 shot and that he didn't fire the second, if he did fire the second. There's no reason for him to lie at this point. He's trying to get himself found guilty, so... Murderer, of course. I knew I should have set him before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident's case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary. That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edwards' life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole.
Order! I will have order! Please! Mr. Wright has proved one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Montgomery says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Disc. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! You said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edward declared innocent! Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. Now, I was wrong to think that it could be that simple. The case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
What do you think, Judge? What do you think? Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So, you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. No, it's not. There's way more writing on this. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Right?
Every lead I thought I had has been squashed. This is really the end. Edward. Sorry. I closed my eyes. What was it that I had been doing all this time? Was it my whole life leading up to today? But now that I'm here, I know I've failed. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, not yet. Huh? Maya? What? Object. Your only weapon. Are you okay? Nick? What's happening to me? I have to think. Wait, don't think. Act!
Objection!
Your Honor! Your Honor, I object. On what grounds do you object? Nick! I don't know, his case is perfect. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing! The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? Well, we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer. Then tell us. Pray tell us who is this murderer. I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, is it right? There's a so pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet.
I don't see why. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
It's wrong, right?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Like me. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
Bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer himself, was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, while Zetrov and Yogi were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murderer came from outside. Yes. Wow. Somehow we got here, huh? Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. And the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the man inside. It's the judge.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney we've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time. Right. I can't think of anyone. Hey Nick! I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Oh, here I am, hello. The Gregory Ashford dealt a blow to his perfect royal record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Obama. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
I'm thinking, I think they changed the dialogue in here, because I feel like it always used to be that Von Karma took 1 day of vacation and Maya would be like, 1 day of vacation in his entire 40-year career? What? But I guess to make it more logical, they changed it to several months. to recover, basically. Huh. Interesting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? He took it because he was injured. Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma!
Oh man! Something wrong with Wright. You seem dazed.
That's why Von Karma knew all about this case, and that's why Von Karma made Yanni Yogi commit murder, basically. No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
You know, the fact that Von Karma wanted Edgeworth behind bars is like the thing that had his downfall, because if he didn't send that letter to Yanni Yogi, if he didn't do anything, he would have gotten away with this. But the fact that he wants Miles Edgeworth to end up in prison, that's his downfall. He got too greedy, basically.
Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yes, now. Say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? I'm evil and
You the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Well, you don't object?
I see no need. My honor, this ridiculous outburst with my objection. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So, you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Ooh. I wouldn't need surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I knew Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He killed the man. Even though he probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! No, you couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Disc. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Show evidence. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Oh boy. Wait, I think it's gonna have to be that one. And Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk her, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do? There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside the car. Yeah, I was wondering why that metal detector was still there. I had completely forgotten about this part. So, the metal detector was completely useless, but they don't leave useless evidence in this case. You always have to use everything. So, here we go.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. Like, I watched something, I don't remember actually, but I watched a video somewhere where someone explained, like a few days ago actually, where someone explained it's not actually that weird to have a bullet inside of you, because some bullets would cause more damage if you take them out surgically. So some people just leave the bullets there, because it's like lodged in a very difficult place, or it would like all collapse if you pull it out or something like that. So some people live with bullets in their bodies for their whole lives, and it doesn't do them any harm. And it's perfectly safe. That's a very interesting fact. So it's not that weird for Von Karma to have a bullet inside of it. You could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Ooh, look at that! Oh, that is freaking satisfying. Oh, Von Karma, you're gonna get it. I refuse.
But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use a metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this time. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection!
Statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. I bet if we like scan him with a metal detector, every single part of his body is going to react because he is a robot. That's his secret, guys. I figured it out.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Fukama, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. There we go. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet, like in the image, it already showed us it was gonna be in the right shoulder. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma... oh wait.
But Mr. Fukama, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. He's basically testifying here, so we'd have to take him at his word unless we prove that it's not true. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Fukama's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course you can, because I took all the evidence there is. You don't have any of the DL6 incident evidence, so he just goes ahead and says it. Because you took it out of the records room yesterday, you bastard.
No. No proof. You cannot convict me of any kind.
So sorry, Mr. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. By the way, if Von Karma wanted to get like revenge for Edward by putting him in jail, why did he not wait until the statute of limitation ran out? Is it because he wanted Edward to be convicted for both crimes? Really? So one crime wasn't enough? This is your downfall. You got way too eager to throw Edward in jail for something he didn't do, man. And here's my final proof. Here we go.
That's a bullet. Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edward. It's literally a gift from Gregory's heart to Edward, for Edward to be prepared. bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first file 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a gun. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Ashford's heart. The other, Mr. Fukama, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings match, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Ashford. Mr. Fukama, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case, once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Screaming, screaming, more screaming, more screaming, more screaming. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know! Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making it any easier. Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! Gah! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed! So in all these 15 years, he's never heard Von Karma scream once. Interesting.
Mr. Von Karma!
Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade, and now a scar on my forehead that will never fade, because I'm bashing my head way too hard. I hope I faint. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with a bear. Death. I can't. I literally can't. What? Oh, that's too good. This is too good. Oh man. 15 years earlier. You prosecuted them. I am sorry. Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Ashford would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Ashford! I am petty! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. That's stupid reasoning. Anyway, the room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew it then. It was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Ashford was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Yogi. He was fooled! It was the perfect crime, and I had to go mess it up. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well.
Okay. I did it, I think.
It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze.
Indeed. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent.
As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Can we get one Edgeworth smile, please? No, Edgeworth is the brooding attorney. We don't get a smile.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
not guilty. That is so satisfactory. Like, so satisfying. I just can't. It's so good.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Man, this is really a delight. I feel so relieved. It's so good. 7:28, 5:38 p.m. Dang. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crush him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. So, the fun thing is, in the movie, Von Karma doesn't admit his guilt until, like, he actually gets surgery and the bullet gets taken out and they perform the comparing and it turns out to be a match, and only then he can be convicted and he will admit it. Which is so petty. Like, he actually goes to the lengths of being operated on, a very risky operation, and then they'll figure out that he's guilty. It's so stupid. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. I was sure we had it. No, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. Unnecessary feelings alert. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I love you. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you. Right. You're welcome. That's so shy. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. He's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. I can't pay for it, but it'll be fine. Yeah, but salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? Wouldn't Edgeworth raise it for him now? Because Gumshoe came through, man. Phoenix Wright, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. Be more, like, giving. Because I like receiving things. That's how you say thanks. I see. Woo! Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all! I'm still here and I can do my voice. Isn't it the best day ever? Lotta! Y'all were great dear. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yo, Edgeworth! Congrats, man! Sorry that I tried to find you guilty and stuff. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. Yeah, well, bygones be bygones, eh? I'm so fake, I can't believe it. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the talk? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happens now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. She's leaving me behind, man! Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy! There you are! Yes. Here I am. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration! Celebration? That's unusual. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, that's the suit that questioned me. When he said treat, that's not police talk with prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave. It's got money in it. Does he think that Ashraf doesn't have enough money? Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38. Right. Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not little, but it's not a lot either. 38? Exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Ashford's school? $38? No. No way, Larry! Was it you? What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off when he was bored, so he came into school and... What? He took the day off, but he came back because he was bored? Larry has always been a weirdo, huh? But he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history. Asher, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying he did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually I know! Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh, pal? Edward? You should have told me! No, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Ashford? I'd say so, yes. There you have it! Where does that leave me? I'm given a defense attorney because of what you two did! Well, you have always been something more emotionalist. Yeah, like what he said, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor! But that's not how the game goes, bruh. Same goes for me, only the other way around. Oh, no, that's too sad, don't do this game. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. He wanted to punish himself? Oh, no! I became a prosecutor and thought to punish myself. This is why Ashford is my favorite character. That's just stupid to say, but I feel Ashford on a real level, man. Oh, man. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. What, the switch, right? Can we, like, the next game just be Ashford as a defense attorney and Phoenix as a prosecutor? I don't think Phoenix would be able to handle that, like, mentally. Hey, y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner's on me. I have no money, so it'll be just ramen out of a box, but okay. Detective Gumption took us out of the town tonight. Oh, we celebrated Ashford's newfound freedom. Even though Ashford himself was still in detention. What? Oh, this is stupid. Why did you wait for him to get out first? December 29th, 5:02 AM, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you... It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course.
I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged fear medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
No! Our best girl! Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains from the mountains have already left. To the station! Away! That's the square train if I've ever seen one. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you.
Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped from karma, Maya. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up.
Take that!
A bullet?
Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting. I like how he doesn't stop her from going. He knows that it's important to her, and he's not selfish enough to keep her here for him. He knows that this is what she has to do, and she wants this, and he's okay with that. And that's really beautiful. Of course you will. You can't run an office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Ooh. So, just sit. See you soon, Maya. Goodbye, Maya. Don't cry. We'll see each other in the next game, right?
Thanks, Nick.
So cute. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. I say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur!
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
And that is it. Shutakumi is a freaking mad lad. Shutakumi is best boy. Shutakumi is everything. Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoa, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Aww, kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? So I'll try to talk a bit through, but there will be cutscenes like this all over the place, and they're great, and they're timed, so I have to like be on time with those. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Also, I wonder, what do you guys think? Who is the one that is doing these interviews? Because it's kind of strange, because sometimes it seems like Phoenix, and sometimes it seems like just a random reporter. Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I've certainly taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I forgot you existed, Winston Payne.
So, great game. 10 out of 10.
Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney from whom I write the affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gate Battle Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
So yeah, that was from the second case, which was also a very important case. And a very hard one as well.
Ahem. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
So, what is your favorite case from this first game? There's one more bonus case that we'll do after this. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. You know that they're funny putting up blah 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 stuff. So I hate her. But there's a fifth case to this game that Rise from the Ashes, which we'll do right after these, and it's gonna happen somewhere in February, if I'm correct.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
So, except for Rise from the Ashes, so what is your favorite case out of these four? I have to say either the second or the fourth, but I have a special place for Ashford, so I'm gonna go with the fourth.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold studying on a wall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her a Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Oh, that's wholesome, that's so wholesome. So, not that I didn't like the first and the third, but the first is just, you know, it's very short, very uneventful, except for two pages where that's great. Right? Who's that? Wanna talk? Let's talk about Pink Princess, right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. I was kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age. And the third one is just such a happy-go-lucky, weird one. I think it's interesting that it was a female murderer and that it was an accident. Yeah, I remember, right? The lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal doctor. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. Real. So now that's Ellen. I'm gonna be famous. So that's probably Mia she's talking about. And she's in the picture, which is great. So, yeah, the third case is also a really good one, but the other ones had more at stake because it was Mia and oh, there's Mia! Gumshoe throwing confetti. My headcanon is that Gumshoe is one throwing confetti always, in every case. That's just my headcanon. Hello, Capcom. Oh. Woo. There we go. Rise from the Ashes. A brand new episode has been added. So, that is the one that we'll play right after this, which will happen in a few months. I thought it was February, like I said, but yeah, so I said some things during the credits already, but please, let me know what your favorite case was out of the ones we've played so far. I really like the first game in general. I think it's better than the second game, which we'll get into after Rise from the Ashes. It's the first game, you know. It's such like it creates the universe, it creates the characters. You first get to know Phoenix and Edgeworth and Maya and Gumshoe, which are like the core people in here. And yeah, it's so good. Everything's so good about this game, and now I've finally been able to show you why. Because, man, Turnabout Goodbyes is it's a perfect case to end the game on. Like, it's perfect from beginning to end. I love it so much. I love Edgeworth's progression, and I love how they use the entire game to set up this case. Like, there's also the stuff with like DL6 was already in Mia's case and everything. And also Edgeworth starts out like very troubled and very evil, and he becomes like a good guy basically, but like a very broken, troubled guy as well. And
There's just so much in this game that it's worth exploring, and I hope that you have enjoyed this game. And this franchise has grown pretty big as to the fact that there are now 6 mainstream Ace Attorney games. There is one spin-off released in the West, and the other one is not released in the West, which is so sad, and it's the most painful topic of any Ace Attorney fan to talk about. And there's also another spin-off series that is not like ever released in the West because of copyright issues, and that's also a very very sore topic. So yeah, this franchise has gone to many ups and lows. It's gone to many places, and many of which were good, and many of which were bad. And but no matter how much we've been like messed around with by Capcom. Let's just get to the point, you know. I cannot let this series go, and it's so near and dear to me. It's so good. The games are so good, so good, and I cannot like every time I've introduced someone to this game, they became like like immediately obsessed and attached to this. It's great. So let me know how you feel about this franchise. If this is like your first playthrough, let me know how you feel up to now. And if you know more, then please let me know, without spoiling anything, of course, how you feel about this franchise. And it's so good. It's so good. I love it a lot, and it's my baby, you know. So thank you all so much for watching, and it was very fun to play through this, and I can't wait to start with Rise from the Ashes, which is the longest case by far. It's gonna have like 10 or 11 videos, so it's gonna be quite hefty. And it's the most difficult one as well, with like the logic puzzles basically. Um, so it becomes kind of a drag to go through, but it's also really good. Like there's a lot of good stuff in there. So I've talked long enough, I think. I'll see you in a few months for Rise from the Ashes, all right? Thank you so much for watching and for being here, and hopefully becoming such a big fan as that I am. And thank you, just thank you. And I hope you enjoyed the holidays, and I wish you a happy new year. Doei doei.